Alright, you are about to watch the AM session 4 by 6 minutes. I didn't press the button. Tiny window here. Come on. Free. Alright guys, nobody's ever gone to Gilman and done a workout. I did one on the track freshman year, but nobody in their right mind says, I'm going to go run grass loops around Gilman. It's patchy, it's not clear, there's people all around. But on this channel, we just go do it, alright? We just go do things for the first time, so you're about to see it. You are literally watching the very first Gilman Threshold
Rep
workout
number 1.
ever.
All reps start on the storm drain. Target is probably 530, maybe 535. First rep goal 540.
As I said, this grass is a tiny bit long. I'm just making it up as I go. I'm just running in circles. The map was a maze, but you just run for 6 minutes and then you stop. Don't overcomplicate it.
That almost felt like I was running a cross-country course. This next one will just be big loops. Okay guys, that was number 3. We got one more. It's getting hotter every rep. Like mid 530s average. Felt really good on the first one, and then they just got a bit harder each time, and I could just feel the heat. That was really the only thing I felt. My legs felt okay. It was just the heat getting to me, and also me not like having a good recovery in between. I wasn't like doing my little stretch. I was doing like GoPro stuff. I only tell myself I can bring the GoPro if it doesn't compromise the quality of my workouts. So I have to improve on that, otherwise I'm going to stop bringing it. Because that made that a little bit harder, and I'm not against making it harder. But if I want it to be harder, I just want to be running faster. Not running slower, feeling like shit. I want to run faster, running harder. Alright, let's cool down. Recon on the one, the only one. Darren Lau. For the afternoon, hit the warm-up outside, ran from the house to the AC, 10 minutes around Homewood. Felt so fast, so much faster than the morning, doing them uphill on Gilman. This was flat on the track. They were like 5.0s, so they felt super good. Then I went inside for the dynamics, normal, low-key throwback dynamics to what they used to be when I was a freshman, sophomore. I'm not used to these new age dynamics. These are the go-tos in order. I can still hear Ian Spears yelling them out every time I do them. All the way from zombies to shovey shoves, karaoke's, and strides. So after these, went inside, tried to go upstairs on one of the treadmills, but you'll see in this video, it was so just shit. This treadmill was so shaky, and I felt like the whole room was shaking. There was an earthquake.
So I just wrapped this up, went downstairs, and I didn't get the first like 7 reps total on video because I had people on both sides of the treadmill next to me. But then after the 4th one, I went to a different treadmill, and then after like the 7th one, I started recording. So the clips are just going to be from those.
The whole thing is shaking like crazy. I gotta find a better one. No, go ahead. I'm gonna go downstairs. Sorry. Thank you though.
So yeah, this is the start of rep like 7 or 8. And by this point, we were already down to like 5:08 pace. These are 3-minute reps. So I mean, I was working like none of these were easy, especially after the 4th one when I went to the treadmill. That's a little bit harder than the other ones. And then on this rep, I use a towel because I sweat so much, and if I don't wipe it off, it'll like get on the screen and literally start pressing buttons. So I bring the towel, but then you'll see right here, the treadmill just starts going down, and I'm like, all right, this used to happen when I was on the cruise. Like all of a sudden, the boat would rock, and I'd be going downhill. This time, it was literally on negative 1.5%. So I start spamming the button, and I'm like, I gotta even it out. So I go up to 2.5%, and then I ran there for like 20 seconds to try to even it out. And I think I did. Honestly, I might have gone a little too far. My heart rate kind of spiked on this rep. But I fixed it, finished the rep strong. But it definitely made maybe the last couple reps a little bit harder, just having to run up a 2.5% incline. That's like, what, 125 feet per mile? Doesn't sound that bad, but you're at 5:06 pace in trainers. So, did it, got even, finished this rep, and went on to the last 2 or 3 here. The morning was 4x6 minutes at 5:30, 5:37, 5:35, 5:37. So it was like 5:34 average all around. Afternoon was 10x3, and I did it on the treadmill just because I knew I was gonna be tired and I knew I could get a better physical effort on the treadmill. So I started at 5:24. Started at 11.1 miles per hour, just went up by 0.1 miles per hour every rep. Just because I'm not exactly sure what my LT2 is, so I kind of want to get this range, and so I'm getting work at all these different ones. I was running to get water from the water fountain in between a couple of these, but you always got to make sure you're getting back. This is the start of number 10. You always got to make sure you're getting back to click the restart when you're like 30 seconds through your rest, so the treadmill's back to speed by the time you get started again. So yeah, this was like 5:24, 5:21, 5:19, 16, 13, 10, 8, 5, 3, and then 5 flat for the last one. And then on the last one, all of a sudden I'm about to start running, and the treadmill just starts slowing down because with 2 seconds left on the recovery, the treadmill was like, oh, user not detected, we're just gonna stop. So I was like, shit. So it didn't get all the way back up to speed until I was like 12 seconds in. So then I did the full 3 minutes and then an extra 12 seconds to make up for 12 seconds of too much rest. And those 12 seconds were not easy. Those last 12 did not come without a cost. But overall good. Over 10 miles of threshold on the day, a little over 17 miles total on the day. I had to cool down in the storming rain, which is why I was on the treadmill in the first place.
It's freaking raining, man. The cool down was very freaking soaking wet.
Like and subscribe, man. Come on, man.